Hello, my name is Psychic Samira, and today we are gonna do a pick a card reading about what your spirit guides want you to know. So if you felt guided to click on this video, there must be a message here for you. And take a moment to choose your stack. We're gonna have 2 stacks today. Take a moment to tune into your intuition and choose stack number 1 or stack number 2. So if you chose stack number 1, this is your message. Let's see what your spirit guides want you to know right now. What do your spirit guides want you to know? And all of us have spirit guides. They're here to help us navigate life. Sometimes it might be hard for them to communicate with us. They communicate with us through signs and synchronicities, through dreams, through intuition, if you tune into your intuition, as well as like this. So let's see. We have the Hierophant. We have 5 of Wands upright, 9 of Swords upright. Something is worrying you. Hierophant is a card of marriage, but also some kind of system or structure. It can be your school or workplace, some kind of system or structure. 5 of Wands, some kind of fighting. It can be the fighting that you are observing. And it's almost like you're being asked to make a stance, and at the same time for some reason you're not sure how to approach this situation. So please give us more information about this. What is this about? And this is indeed school for some of you. Queen of Cups reversed. You're not feeling good about whatever this is, and at the same time there is no clarity, and you don't really understand what to do. Like logically you don't know what to do. And we have the card of intuition here. So listen to your intuition and it's gonna guide you through this situation. 2 of Wands, right? This can relate to the situation in the world or the greater situation at your workplace or in some kind of system. It doesn't feel like this is your personal situation. It's something that you observe, maybe politically or something of that nature. And there is this indecision. You don't know what to choose. So, for example, this can relate to election. For example, you are not sure. You must make a stance. You need to make a stance, but you're not sure, for example, which candidate to choose. This doesn't have to be your situation, but this is just an example of what this might be. Something outside of yourself, something a bit more global or societal, that relates to some kind of system or structure where you need to make a stance but you're not sure. So listen to your intuition. Some people can give you arguments, like can try to convince you, but their arguments, they don't seem convincing enough. And also what I see here is there can be this influence of like maximalist influence. So this can be your approach or again approach of somebody else. So you might be exposed to these different opinions. People can have different opinions, and some of them can be like quite extreme, and you can recognize this, and some of them just might not resonate. So again, with our analogy in regards to the election, you can listen to different people speak about the subject, and although they can speak with conviction and have a strong opinion, it doesn't necessarily mean that you agree with that. You might not fully resonate with the opinions that you hear. And we have the card of patience. So give yourself time, whatever this relates to. Give yourself time to choose, and choose again. Choose with your heart and choose with your intuition. There's a storm happening outside, so you might be hearing that. I'm so sorry for that. So give yourself time to observe, to soak in information, and then use your intuition and use your emotion to navigate this. And I do not mean to disregard your intellect. I just mean, if you're somebody who tends to rely on intellect, make sure to take into consideration how you feel intuitively and how you feel emotionally. So we have 2 of Cups, and again, this is a card of choice, and it's almost like all options that are available to you. None of them seems compelling enough, like both of these. And again, this comes to the analogy with the election, for example. You don't like you don't fully like any of the candidates, but there must be a choice made. Or this can relate to, let's say, at your workplace, like you need to choose. Let's say you have an ability to give somebody a raise or fire somebody, for example, and you need to make that choice. It's not something that you want to make, and there are all these opinions about who must stay, who should go, and you might not like any of the options. You might not like the idea of firing somebody and giving somebody a raise, but at the same time, somehow you must do this. This is what I see. This is the situation here. So again, give yourself time to soak a bit more of this information and listen to your emotions and listen to your intuition, because your emotions and your intuition, your mind does not know everything. And we have the card of higher guidance. Literally, your mind doesn't know everything, and your intuition frequently comes from this unconscious awareness of energy, and you can sense something. You might not be able to explain what it is, but in my own experience, I have tested this so many times, and sometimes I can feel that I should take this, go into this direction. I might not understand logically why, but then as the situation unfolds, it becomes clear why my intuition was pulling me in that direction. We have the card of the unknown, so your intuition knows, and we have the devil. There is a lot of deception indeed, and this can be your fear in regards to intuition. Like, what if it's my fear talking? What if it's my delusion talking? Okay, and there's always that risk. It's really a skill to learn how to discern where your intuition is and where your fear is. If you are indeed picking up on something intuitively, or if it's just your fear. It's like a muscle. It's like a skill that you need to learn. And there's always that chance that it is indeed fear or it is indeed intuition. And it's only with practice. It's only with practice that you grow to understand and learn to discern. So don't allow this fear to prevent you from practicing and exercising your intuition, because it's only this way that you're gonna learn if that was correct or incorrect. So again, this reading is your confirmation that you can rely on your intuition in this situation. And again, you feel kind of like a little bit stuck and uncertain, but this is it. It's also what I'm getting here is that your decision, you might be putting way too much weight on your decision, much more weight that it actually has. Like this fear of making a mistake, it's not as bad. Like you should not worry as much, at least emotionally. Putting so much weight on it can prevent you from feeling and tuning into your intuition as well as you could. So again, I feel like you need to give yourself a little more time, investigate further, soak up more information, and also make sure to take into consideration your intuition and your emotion, and not only your intellect. But ideally, take into consideration all the aspects. Just make sure to not deny and ignore your intuition and your feelings. And this is what I feel your guides want you to know. So if this message resonated, please consider liking, subscribing, commenting, and if you would like to get a personal reading, you can get a link for that in the description of this video. I thank you so much for being here. I thank you so much for watching. I thank you so much for commenting. I appreciate you so much, and I wish you all the best. Bye. If you chose step number 2, this is going to be your message from your guides, what your guides want you to know. So if you felt intuitively guided to click on this video, there must be a message here for you. And let us see. So I'm hearing fertility. What do your guides want you to know? And we have 3 of Cups, celebration. So if you're not looking to get pregnant, make sure that you do what you must, because there is the sense of fertility with this card, and it's just generally what I'm picking up on. Fertility. And we have the Empress. This is literally the card of fertility. So if this is not something that you want to happen right now, then by all means do what you must to prevent it from happening. But if you do, there is a very high chance of this of pregnancy, and fertility is really, you see the Queen of Cups and the Ace of Cups. There is this overflow of love, there is this celebration, there is this fertility. There is a storm happening outside, so you might actually hear that. I'm so sorry for that. It's been raining like crazy today. So there is this likelihood, very high likelihood, and fast, you know, there is this possibility of pregnancy fast, maybe even already. We have the emperor, so this is amazing. We have both the empress and the emperor. This is a divine union. These are two counterparts, a very powerful couple, mother and father figures, and this is just absolutely amazing. So congratulations, because this looks like a very happy union and a child on the way, or pregnancy happening soon. There's so much happiness, there's so much this emotional, this overflowing love, and we have two of wands, you know, thinking about the future and all the possibilities, and this truly feels like a dream come true. And if this is not something that you're currently experiencing, your guides might be describing your dream, might be describing something that you are manifesting, something that you are attracting into your life. There can be some kind of news that come your way, and we have strength. If this is not one of the most beautiful readings that I've done in, you know, recently, I don't know what is, because this is absolutely insane. We have the emperor, we have the empress, we have strength, we have queen of cups, ace of cups, three of cups, two of wands, page of cups, eight of wands. It's absolutely incredible. But also we have some kind of fear here, and I feel like this speaks about the past, some kind of heartbreak potentially in the past. And your guys, fear, you know, if as we go through life and we go through difficult experiences, we, you know, can get that fear, you know, even when things are going right, there can be that fear that kind of sabotages the happiness for us, because we, you know, we anticipate something bad happening. But again, I feel like you really need to take a moment to celebrate this, or if this is not something that is currently happening and you want this to happen, you need to know that the more you align and attune yourself emotionally to this feeling of overflowing love and the sense of family and this beauty, the more you become magnetically attract, the more you magnetically attract the manifestation of it. The Hanged Man reversed, the Knight of Cups upright. So this is coming your way for sure. This is something that you're manifesting for sure. And it's in the state of receptivity that it's gonna come to you. So the card of the Empress is the feminine principle of magnetism, where you don't chase, you attract. By attuning yourself to a particular state, to a particular vibration, you attract and you manifest that into reality. So abundance, if you manifest with the feminine principle of magnetism, you attune yourself to the sensation, to the feeling, to the state of abundance, and then opportunity and people and circumstances come together to manifest and to match that frequency. And we have another card of motherhood. I'm telling you, if you are not pregnant already, this is definitely gonna happen. This is definitely gonna happen. This can also be your dream, and again, your guides are confirming that this is something that you deserve. This is something that you will have. It might take some time to manifest. For others of you, it can be fast, so it's different for different people, but it's definitely coming. It's definitely coming. You don't need to do much. You don't need to do much to make it happen. It's about this receptivity. It's about balance. It's about going with the flow. It's about being gentle. It's about, maximizing your well-being, maximizing your financial well-being, maximizing your physical well-being, almost like preparing, quite like during pregnancy. There's not much that you need to do to have your body create that child. You need to eat and you need to take care of yourself. You need to maximize your well-being, but then your body and nature, it will do its thing. It will do its thing with assembling that new human, beautiful, that baby. So this is the principle of the Empress, and you can benefit from researching the meaning of this card, this archetype, and the feminine energy, the feminine principle of magnetism, meditating on this card, maybe even, you know, buying an artwork and hanging it on the wall to kind of expose yourself to this energy, because this is you, and this is such a beautiful manifestation. This is such a beautiful expression of energy. So again, it's either something that is on its way to you or something that is happening, and this is what I see here for you. Okay, this can also speak about your dream, and again, but if you dream about something, you can make it happen. Your guides are saying right now you can make it happen. So if you had this dream for a while, you know, and it wasn't happening, your guides are reminding you and reassuring you that you deserve it, you can make it happen. Just, you know, move in the direction of it. Again, maximize your well-being, know that it's yours, and it's just a matter of time. Okay, so I feel like this is what your guides want you to know. And if you enjoy this message, if it resonated, please consider liking, sharing, subscribing, leaving a comment. And I thank you so much for being here. I thank you so much for all your beautiful and amazing comments. I appreciate them so much. If you would like to get a personal reading, you can find the link for that in the description of this video. I wish you all the very best, and bye.